What's up, crew? Everybody see me? Everybody hear me? Let me know. How we doing? How we doing? What's up, Kay? What's up, Kristen? What's up, Pam and Mary? Markella and Rita, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Sharon, how are you? Design Without a Cause, what's going on? Kristen, what's going on? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Joe, Rebecca, Rita, Kay? How's it going? All right, here's the deal. Few different things tonight. First thing, what's our magic number for the night? Who knows? Magic number for tonight to win and have a silhouette cameo giveaway. Magic number for tonight, 300, baby. Let's do it. 300 tonight is the magic number. Here's the deal. Magic number's 300. We got a lot of stuff we got to get through really quickly, so we need to get going with it, okay? Few different things that we got going on. One thing we got going on that's huge is let's get some feedback. Let's get some feedback of those of you that are in here and who's here and what you currently have. So all of you in here, just type it real quick. Let me know what design software you're using. Everybody let me currently know what designing software you're using for your business. I want to get some feedback. I always like to see kind of what we have in the live and then kind of see what we got going on as far as softwares and everything that's out there being used. And then obviously who's Wizard users, who's not, and so on. So I got Wizard 5.7. 3.1, CorelDRAW X8, Cameo 3, Design Wizard Business Edition, Silhouette, 4.1, Design Wizard Cameo, Cricut, Photoshop, Silhouette, TRW, Silhouette, TRW, Inkscape, CorelDRAW Wizard, Silhouette Designer Edition, CorelDRAW Wizard, Photoshop, Inkscape, Wizard 4.0. Wow, there's still some of you out there with the 4.0, huh? That's surprising. Wizard, Corel, SVG, and Cricut and Design Space, Silhouette Studio, Silhouette Business Edition, Silhouette, Cameo, and Corel. Kathy, like that. Corel and Silhouette, Cricut and Photoshop, TRW. Okay, 105 by the way. Ding, 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 ding. First mini pack giveaway. We got one mini pack giveaway that we've earned already. Sweet. So every 100 we hit, we have a mini pack giveaway. And then once we get 300, then we have a Silhouette Cameo 3 giveaway. So everybody that's on the Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page, make sure to go share this link real quick right now. Okay? Make sure to go share the link right now, Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page. Wherever your groups are, we're going to be knocking this bad boy out some more tonight. Check out what I've done already. So I did start it. This was just a blank water bottle. And you can see this one I'm doing a little bit different. All of the crystal stones, I'm doing a mixture of SS6s, SS10s, SS16s, and SS20s. Okay? So starting to turn out pretty sweet, isn't it? And then the back side, I did all the tracing for the stones quick first of the FDC sign vinyl. And then I'm going to do the entire things in stones. Kimberly, you know it is. It's going to be pretty sweet. So this is going to be officially the best Lululemon water bottle ever made. Okay, so we're going to knock out some of that tonight. And then I'm going to do, before we get into all of that, I'm going to show you, Maddie has seen it, because I knew she was going to see this tonight, so I showed her. I ruined the surprise tonight. But I'm also going to show you some stuff with the Wizard, what specials we have going on right now. Show you as far as a couple designs things. We got a Designing with Matt coming up on Friday. We have the Wizard. So, first things first, okay? First things first. I want to get into the Wizard, and I want to show you what packs are the special pricing tonight, okay? We have a mini pack release. We also have a 3D athletic font release. And then I want to show you how to create one of those designs real quick. After that, we are going to, I'll show you as far as the specials. I need to show you what the, remember, we only have 20 of you, okay? Only 20 that are going to be eligible to do the payment plan, okay? And it's a 3-month payment plan. So, let me show you real quickly where that is, because all of that is first come, first serve. The first 20 people that sign up for it, those are the only people we're going to contact. Last time we did 30, and it sold out in the first hour, because we can only do a limited amount at a time for the payment plan. So the payment plan is completely interest-free, 3 months, okay? So let me show you where that is. Let me switch screens here real quick. So you can see my screen here now, okay? You can see my screen here now, right here on the YouTube video. Right here on the YouTube video is where you're going to see it, okay? It's the top area right there. That link right there is what you're going to fill out, okay? So they'll call you tomorrow, okay? Anybody that signs up, they will call you tomorrow. So you will know through an email and a phone call tomorrow that you're one of the top 20, and you're going to be able to get access to the Wizard tomorrow to start using it, okay, with the payment plan. So when you click on the link right here, what it's going to do is it's going to bring you to this page. All this is a form for you to fill out, okay? All this is a form for you to fill out, okay? Rowena already signed up, okay? So I know that one's gone already, but all you need to do is enter your name, first name, last name, email address, and phone number, okay? And then just let us know if you already have, listen to me because I'm trying to save you some money. If you already have CorelDRAW X7, X8, 2017, 2018, or 2019, any of the 5 latest versions, you do not need the CorelDRAW part of it, okay? You do not need the CorelDRAW part of it. So, if you have one of those versions of Corel, all you need is this one right here. It's just 3 payments of $189.99. And then this one is the Wizard 5.0 with CorelDRAW X8, which is something that I prefer and I use is the X8. That's 3 payments of $283. And then the last one is the CorelDRAW with the 2018, and that's 3 payments of $319. So you can see the totals, you can see what the payments are. So, any of you that are looking to get it, the goal with this is to save you enough time, save you enough money, help your business make money with the order forms and the mock-ups and everything else, to where hopefully you can make that $189 back in that first month to have enough to pay for the next payment, and so on. Okay? So, we are only doing 20 of these. I'm telling you right now, I don't do it as a gimmick like you see a lot of places do. Last time we were over 30, and we did not, we kept it at 30, okay? Because everything has to be done manually right now. Eventually, like I said, we'll get to the point where it's an everyday thing, but right now we do have to limit it, okay, as far as the payment plan versions. Everybody knows where to get it? All right, sweet. We are at 156 right now. We need to get some people going. We need to get some people in here. Get to your groups. Get it shared. Let's go. Let's go ahead and show you now what our deals are for tonight, okay? What our deals are for tonight. Marianne, what I just covered was the payment plan. First 20 customers can get the 3-month interest-free, no credit check, anything payment plans, okay? So, the two releases for tonight, okay? Have you guys seen the Athletic Block 3D font yet? Check this one out. This one's pretty sweet. You guys know with our fonts, we like to make and create fonts that are unique and different. This font is pretty sweet, especially with the athletic side of it. So, this athletic font right here, okay? And you can see everything we make, everything we design, we make sure it is cut ready, okay? We make sure it's cut ready. See how all the outlines are thicker to be able to use with your vinyl cutter? We think about that when we do all of this stuff, okay? So this font right here is on sale for $18 right now, plus 65% off of that, okay? You see the coupon code right below me right there. So what is that? $18, 18 times 0.35. That font is $6.30. With the coupon code. Pretty sweet, right? And then the other release that we have tonight, which is, you guys know I'm a little biased when it comes to this, but this is my favorite mini pack that we've ever created. And you know why it is, but just the layouts of it too. My favorite mini pack that we've ever created. And it's our baseball mini pack, which, think about it, can also be used for softball. I'm going to be coming out with a softball one and a dance one and a cheer one and all of the different ones. But this one here, our baseball mini pack. Okay, so with this baseball mini pack, I'm going to show you how I create these designs and how you can change them. The Wizard makes it freaking super easy, okay? I'm telling you right now, this pack will be more difficult in Designer Edition and Design Space and the other ones because you don't have the live templates. But I want to show you real quick how to, which one, you guys let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me a number. What is your favorite layout of these designs? What's your favorite template look? If you're seeing blurry in the bottom right corner, just switch your screen resolution. The little gear at the bottom, David. But what's your favorite? What's your favorite of all of these? And just to let you know, this pack, I'll show you. I see a 2, 8, 5, 5, 7, 6, 5, 5, 6, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 3, 6, 8. And that's what here's what I love about this, is I've seen every single number pop up as far as being favorites, which is freaking awesome as well, because that means I know that you guys are going to be able to use all of these different ones. But don't think of the catcher one as a catcher one. It can change to anything. Remember that. It can change to anything when it comes to the Wizard, okay? So I see a lot of you are liking the layout of 5. So let me show you. I'm going to go into CorelDRAW here. I'm going to go to Open Templates, and I'm going to go to my Baseball Live template pack, open this up. So when you see it in here, what you're going to see is you're going to see the player as a pink figure. So think of the pink one as one that you can swap out, okay? So what I mean by that is that catcher one that a lot of you were saying, I like that one, I like that one, okay? If I clicked on this one right here, I can open this up. Oh yeah, this could be some freaking sweet full color decals, right? If you have a VersaCam, oh my goodness, sweet. 183 of you here. Let's go. Let's go. 17 more. We have a second mini pack giveaway. But let's go ahead. Someone give me a school name. Someone give me a school name. School name, give me a school name for baseball and colors. School name and colors so I can show you. Yeah, you can change this to anything. It doesn't even have to be baseball. Remember, a template can be switched. A template can be switched to whatever you want. That's what's awesome about it. Okay? So, absolutely perfect for tournaments. I completely agree. Lil, I'll hop on Matt Vassallo channel after and help you with that. I'll hop on Matt Vassallo channel and help you with that after. Okay? Let's see. Shoot, I ton of names just came through. I got the holy cow. What do we got? Johnstown Trojans. Okay? I got Johnstown Trojans. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go Johnstown and Trojans. Okay? Now, I want to show you a little trick here. See this right here? This is a Corel Draw thing. See how the S, see how it changed like that just a little bit? And see how that white part isn't in the A? If you just adjust it a tiny bit, it's just a little thing with Corel Draw. X8 2017 does it sometimes, and even the newest one I've seen it do it. Easy way to fix that whenever you're working with contours is just adjust the size of it a tiny bit, and it fixes it like I just did right there. Now, what if we wanted to do it for a custom player, and it was Smith number 15. I'm going to go Smith number 15. And now it's a custom shirt. And here's how I will get this ready. But first thing I want to do is I'm going to take my catcher here. Okay? I'm going to take my catcher and I'm going to go change artwork. I'm going to go to the Baseball Live template mini pack and see how we have full ones, we have half ones, because we have all different types of layouts in this design. Well, I want to show you how I would work a full one here, because you guys need to know how to actually do it, right? So with this design here, let's say it's a pitcher, okay? I'm going to bring the pitcher in here, okay? So it's going to swap out. I'm going to adjust the pitcher. I always like to turn it pink so I can see what layer it's on. And then I'm going to move the pitcher right about to this area right here, okay? I think this is going to look pretty sweet right here. Now, look what's going on with this. And just to let you guys know, my webinar on Friday, this is the type of stuff that I'm going to be doing, is working with layers to make them cut ready. So I'm going to bring in a bunch of different types of designs, because you guys can see this isn't a cut ready file now. We got a lot of work to do with this, right? But this is where the wizard takes over and simplifies this whole process. And that's the awesome part about it. So if you look at this, is this a cut ready file? Do you guys think this is ready to send to the vinyl cutter? 200, we hit 200, ding, 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 ding. 200, 2 mini pack giveaways. We need to get to 300. Let's go. Share. I'm sure as soon as we start doing the rhinestones, more and more people will see. But I'll pop on Facebook to help you guys out as well. So here we go. It's a mess, right? It's a mess, like Suzanne just said. So go back to my enhance frame. Let me go here, back to my enhance frame. So first thing I need to do is I need to get my 3-color live text. So highlight the entire design and merge 3-color live text. Still looks like a mess, right? Still a lot going on with this. Johnstown right here, it has a contour around it, okay? That white right there is just for your eyes, just visually off the start. I'm going to break it apart, okay, and just get rid of the white part. So I've done 2 things, and this doesn't look any better. But basically what I did is I prepped it. I prepped my design to make it wizard worthy, we'll call it. So here's what I mean by that. Highlight my design. I always like to convert my text to curves before I start working on stuff. And now watch how easy it is from here to get this file cut ready. So first thing I'm going to do is the red area right here, okay? So I clicked on the red outline, and I'll move it for you so you can see it. The red outline, I'm going to come down to my magic boundary, okay? I'm in my magic boundary right here, and I'm going to do a magic boundary on the red outline. See what that did already for me? The Johnstown, I'm going to do a magic boundary on that. Boom, pops it out. The baseball player, I'm going to do a magic boundary on him, and boom, pops it out. Now, if you look at a couple areas, you can see some of that red went in there because of that Johnstown area, okay? And because of other things that we had cut out already. So, all we need to do now is double click on my baseball player. I want to get rid of that foot. And then these little areas in here, I'm just going to get rid of those because I just don't want them for the extra weeding, okay? It's just going to be more weeding that I want, so I just deleted them. The red areas right here as well that are inside the picture, I'm going to get those out as well. And then if we wanted to, we could even get those little black areas out, but we're okay. Now, when I turn this picture at black here, take this last little red part right here that we want out, and look what happens when I go into my wireframe now. This is a perfectly cut ready file now. There's not one overlap in this entire design. If you tried to do what I just did outside of the Wizard and CorelDRAW, I'm telling you guys, you would have been here for 2 hours. The biggest thing is just trimming out these different little areas, because the only reason I'm trimming these out is I don't want to weed them. Like, see these little areas here? We don't really want to weed those little spots, so we can just trim them out and get rid of them. And that's just going to make our life a whole lot easier, right? But look how sweet this design is now. So we could say maybe we want this part over here to be red as well. So I can click on this. I can change that to a red. Highlight my design. It's 10.2 inches. Come over to my mock-ups. I got my men's shirt. Click on it. Boom. There it is on my men's t-shirt. If I want it a little bigger, no problem. And I have a design that's ready to go. It's ready for laser. It's ready for whatever you want production side. For sublimation, for screen printing. Pretty sweet, isn't it? And the coolest part about it, remember, you guys were all saying you liked the layout of this one with kind of the circles behind it and stuff. That was the one I saw the most, is number 5 with the catcher. We just swapped out that catcher for a pitcher. We could swipe out this pitcher for a batter and so on. So all of those different clip arts that you get, okay, that come with that, you'll see it has the batters, this batter here, more of the 3D look batter. These are all completely brand new vector graphics. But what else? You guys let me know. What else could I use these players for? Who can tell me? What else could I use these players for? You can use it in Silhouette Designer Edition. It's just going to be more difficult to do. All that stuff I showed you, that's where the Wizard is really showing what it does to simplify that whole thing. But all of these vector files, they're honestly, can it be used with other sports? Of course, Patty. You can switch that layout with any other sport. 100%. 100%. Okay? But watch this. Let's say we liked this baseball player right here. Okay? So I'm just going to pull him in and bring him off to the side here. And I'm just going to delete my shirt. But check this out. Car decals, definitely, right? But what I can also do, watch this. This is where a lot of you don't think about these type things. I could go here, and then I could go here. I can go here, here, and watch what I'm about to do. All I'm using is my Smart Fill tool. So what if I had a print cut machine? And if I had a print cut machine, I can just basically click on these areas, and I'm going to create my own full color wall art, like a fat head. So all I did was click on them. Now what I want to do is I'm going to say, okay, I want the baseball pants to be gray. I want his uniform to be blue. So I'll change his uniform here to a blue. I want his hat to be red, right? I want his skin color to be here, more of a peach color. I want his uniform over here to be the same color, okay? So I just weld together. Click here, click here, click here, weld together, and you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm just turning, maybe his sleeve underneath is a white sleeve underneath, or maybe it's a red sleeve underneath. So let's get that same red for the sleeve there. Batting gloves, hey, let's make his batting gloves look pretty cool. Let's go red here with the main part of his batting gloves being kind of a white, right? And then this outside area being a blue. So the cool thing about Corel and the Wizard is just how you're able to do. There's this wood bat, and then let's give a white base. So you can see I'm just throwing his uniform into, maybe he's got red shoes. And with that Smart Fill tool, I just filled those areas out, and I just made a custom full color guy. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And I can change that to any color I want. It doesn't matter. Select same color. I want all that red or the blue to be orange. So now all of that blue is orange. I can weld it together, and I can change it to a gray. I can change it to a turquoise, whatever you want. So anything like this when it comes to artwork, yeah, it could be used with the breakout pack. Definitely, Kyle. These were made to be more vinyl cutter type stuff, and that's why you see they're a lot more simplified than the breakout pack, right? So that's why you see that like that, okay? But all of these files, okay, all of these different templates are very, very easy, but you do need to know the tools to make it a cut ready file. Like this one here, this one's so freaking simple with the Wizard to make cut ready. Watch this. I'm gonna scroll up and find another team name real quick. We had the Madison's Sulphur High Tornadoes. Okay, let's go there. Sulphur High Tornadoes. That was the first one I saw here with colors. And they're blue and gold, which is what I got here. So I'm going here, SULPHURHIGHTORNADOES, tornadoes, and we're gonna put it doesn't have to be mom of, we're just gonna put varsity baseball. Now, have all of that. Let's go ahead and convert it to curves. I have my baseball player here. I'm going to move him over a little bit so it isn't covering quite as much of the T right there. And then all I'm going to do is my magic boundary, change him to a blue, and my design's done and ready for the shirt. Perfectly cut ready file here. How easy was that? Right? So, pretty simple when it comes to that type of stuff. Okay? Alright. So, back to the main page here. Like I was saying, those are the specials for tonight. Is the baseball mini pack, the athletic block 3D font, and then the designing with Matt, which is going to be Friday at noon, and that's going to be working with layers on live templates to get them cut ready. And I'm going to pull in some different weird designs to show you a lot of different issues that I'm sure you guys probably run into, to hopefully teach you different ways to fix those so you aren't pulling your hair out. All right? I'm not sure how many are left as far as the payment plans for the wizard. I'm not sure how many are left. I saw about 6 or 7 of you on here already say that you were doing it. So like I said, as soon as 20 are gone, then those payment plans are done, good to go. All right. You guys ready to rock and roll? Any questions before we get into this right here? We all good? Sweet daddy. All right. So I'm going to hop over here. Now it's going to be a little bit harder for me to see the questions on some of these because it is off to the side here. So I wonder if, let me actually pull it up on my phone here, and then I should be able to see the questions come through on my phone. So give me 1 second. And let me go here. And my channel. And then this way, if I'm on the live right here, hopefully I will be able to see the chats coming through as I'm doing this. Yep. Good to go. All right. So, you guys can see, I got my handy dandy glasses here. So, if you haven't seen these yet, these are them right here. Okay. And I'll just show you on this top camera here. So these are them. They are on our favorites. They are on our favorites for the at the bottom right hand side. If you're going to miss the webinar on Friday, no worries. No worries if you're going to miss the webinar. It is recorded, so you'll still get everything. You'll still be able to see it. Okay? So, and you'll still get a special coupon code, and you'll get the recording, and then if we're creating designs and stuff. Okay? And then, as I'm doing some of this stuff with the different glues and everything, Kelly is on here as well, and she'll be able to help you guys with some questions too. I saw Kelly's here. So, you can see what I've started here. So, I got my crystal katana here, and got my stones over here, and I am actually using the Fusion Tech, okay? What the logo is, it's for my daughter's gymnastics. She's going to the regionals in a couple weeks, so I'm making this water bottle for her, okay? The water bottle is a Lululemon water bottle. So, it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty sweet, okay? So let's go ahead. Yeah, the glasses are awesome, aren't they? They look sweet too, don't they? So you can see I'm just working the bottom area right here. So, like I said, I'm using it's called Fusion Tack now. Some of them you'll see, it'll say Fabric Tack, okay? And let me actually grab the bottle here. Got it over here on the side, just so you guys can see what we're actually using. So this is it here, okay? So it is the super tight glue, and it'll say Fabric Tack or Fusion Tack, which is the newer. Okay? So yes, every single one of the girls at regionals are going to want one. And just to let you know, I keep pricing easy on this. I'm actually pretty inexpensive, I would think, for the amount of time and everything that goes into it when it comes to pricing on this. So I price mine at about $100 an hour. So Kelly, a little bit different. So what I like to do is, especially with this one, I'm using a bunch of different stone sizes. So I'm just putting kind of a thin layer here. And what I honestly need to do is I need to get, like Kelly uses, she has a little fan that's kind of blowing. Because what you'll notice is it's a lot easier to get the stones down when it sits for a minute and it gets kind of a little bit tackier, okay? But basically what I'm doing is I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, where is my area of what can fit where? So I'm just kind of randomly grabbing stones here. I grabbed a 10 on the first one, I grabbed a 16 on that one, I grabbed a 20 on this one. I see a little spot here, I'm just throwing a little 6 in there. So there's no real rhyme or reason to the way that I'm doing this. And I'm going to go a little bit slower because I'm trying to kind of look at the questions as well. But Kelly, $850 to $1,500. See, I'm like the Walmart of of flatback rhinestones. Okay, but it's a pretty expensive Walmart. So got a 16 that I just added there. Now you'll notice what I'm doing is I'm using a lot bigger stones. Okay. Oh, that's sweet, Tech. That's awesome, buddy. Love to hear it. You're gonna love it. But you'll notice that I use the 16s and the 20s a lot more, because the more I can use those 16s and 20s, the less overall stones I'm gonna put, which means the less time, the less money, and everything. Now, you also have to, when you're thinking about that, okay, and you're thinking about your stones, also remember that the SS16s and the SS20 stones are a little bit more expensive than your smaller stones as well. So when it comes price-wise, if you're using a couple SS6s versus one SS20, well, price-wise, you're probably getting pretty close to the same. Because obviously the bigger stones are more expensive. So I got a 20 going there. Sign vinyl, the sign vinyl, Greg. Okay, so what I did on this is I actually put down, as many of you saw, and I did a little, quick little video on it just to kind of show you. The sign vinyl I did for this, okay, is going to be covered in the stones. Alright, which is going to have the glue and everything kind of supporting it as well, and kind of layering on top of it. So you guys will hear me say that I'm not a huge fan of, like, where it has this USA Gymnastics here, it was glitter sign vinyl, okay? That glitter sign vinyl there, just to let you know, it was real thin. Had I put this in the dishwasher or even hand washed it, many of you that have worked with sign vinyl over time, you'll notice that sign vinyl, it starts to come up, right? How many of you have worked with, okay? How many of you have worked with sign vinyl and you have a thin layer of sign vinyl? Even just hand washing it with your oils on your hands and stuff, you notice that over time it starts to come up. So that's obviously why I'm covering this up. Or all of the different mugs and things that you see me make, I actually use our Bling Anything material. And the Bling Anything material is dishwasher safe, which is pretty sweet. No problem, Marianne. No problem. Please ask questions. And I know Kelly's answering a lot of questions as well. So if Kelly says something, make sure to listen, because she is the pro at this. All of the stuff I've done, all of the stuff I've learned with this has been from her, because she is as good as you get when it comes to this. That's her life. It's her business. It's what she does. She does this all day and freaking does an awesome job of it. So she actually has her own glues. She has all of her tools. This is her tool that I'm using right here, the Crystal Katana. But she has her own tools. She's even got them in Hobby Lobby and Michaels, which is freaking ridiculous. I don't have anything in Hobby Lobby or Michaels. So I got a little SS6 going in that area. So you can see, as I let this sit a little bit, you can see it started to get to where the glue started to dry a little bit, just a tiny bit, which is good because it allows me to, you can see when I drop the stone down, it just kind of sticks to it. And then you also don't get those real, you'll see sometimes, so right there I could see I was trying to put that and there's no glue in that area. So I hit the end of my glue spot here. So let's start adding some more. I use 651 in epoxy on mugs. Yeah, definitely, Jana. So tech, what I'm doing right now, for those of you, I know a lot of you are new and haven't seen this. So what we're doing right now is all of this is what are called our diamond cut flatback rhinestones. So completely different than our normal and what you see everywhere else are hot fix rhinestones. So what this is allowing me to do is I'm hand placing these, okay? But it's allowing me to get these stones this close together. You can see how close these stones are here and how awesome it looks. But I'm also using just a mixture of stones to give a completely random look to it, which is my goal with it. Any news on Scoob? I don't know. Any news on Scoob? When you first start doing this, I see a couple of you asking, when you first start doing it, it definitely can be. It's not the easiest. It can be a little bit difficult. What I recommend is just starting on, grab an old pair of tennis shoes. Grab an old pair of tennis shoes and start with an old pair of tennis shoes. You guys can see, if you haven't seen yet, I started doing a little bit more of my baseball, so I have it wrapped around to here now. But this is a project that I'm still working on. I'll show you in this view as well. This is a project I'm still working on here. So let's get some of my SS10s in here. Now, I use probably a little bit more of the little stones than I should be because I'm really bad on dead areas and I really want them all filled. So what I mean by that is I probably don't need to use quite as many stones as I do, but I really like it giving a big, huge fill area. You aren't going to be able to heat press these, okay? Yes, Marianne, you're only going to use the hot fix. You're correct with that. You only want to use your hot fix stones on t-shirts. That is correct. So anytime you're doing a flatback like this, a flatback stone, let me show you just the back of it here, okay? Let me see if you guys... So if you guys can see, let me see if this, so see how it's just a silver backing there on the stone? So a flat back stone, most of you are used to hot fix stones that have the gray backings with the glue on it, okay? And what that does is that glue is what you use to obviously heat apply the stones to your shirts or whatever you're putting them to. Well, these stones, these flatback stones, they don't have any glue on the back of them. So what that means is every single one of these need you to basically provide an adhesive to be able to apply it. So the adhesive is the glue that you're seeing me lay down, which is the super tight glue. So you have to provide the adhesive for these to stick, which is the glue. Now, a lot of people, and it's funny, how do you get the cost of the glue back in the business calculator when the flatbacks are on, when using flatbacks on decals? How do you get the cost of the glue? Honestly, Paula, I wouldn't even put in the cost of the glue. Do you know how many I could do? I don't even know how many of these cups with one little tube of glue that's $5, $8, whatever it is, that your glue cost is honestly next to nothing. Almost to the point where it's not even worth. Now, your stone cost, different story, but your glue cost, very, 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 very minimal, to where that's something that you honestly, it's gonna be pennies in glue cost. All right, got that there. Let's drop another big one on this edge right there. So I got to be careful with this bottom area here, because in this bottom area, what's going to happen is I kind of measured to where when it's sitting down to make sure that none of the stones are going to hit against the ground, because it's kind of rounded. Okay, so that's obviously why I'm not going all the way to the bottom, but I will go a little bit lower as well, just to fill that area. Oh, that 20 just fit in there perfect. It's pretty cool because every trade show I go to, okay, any of you that were in Minnesota last week, all of the shows that I do, it's pretty funny because what I'll do is I'll go into these classes and I'll go into these shows and I'll show everybody my Cubs cup. And everybody would be like, oh my God, like with this cup right here. If I brought this cup once I finished it, okay, and I bring it to a show and I show everybody, they're going to be like, oh my God, that's crazy, that's ridiculous, that's so awesome, I want to do that. And then I'll say, okay, well, this took 5 hours, let's just say. And then they're like, oh, heck no, there is no way. No way. Oh, let me actually move my mic over here a little bit. Might help you guys hear me too. Sorry about that. And they'll say, no way am I going to spend 5 hours doing that. And then I explain to them, and we talk about the cost, and we talk about the customer base and everything else. And then it's funny because I'll say, would you spend 5 hours doing this? And nobody raises their hand unless they've been on one of the trainings or they've seen what Kelly does or they've been to one of my classes before. And it's funny because what will happen is I'll talk to them about what you can do with them in the customer base and what you can sell them for. So I'll say, okay, well, would you make 50 5-color heat transfer vinyl t-shirts and sell them for $30? And they're like, oh, heck yeah, of course I'll do that. And then we go through kind of the numbers and I explain to them how much longer it would have taken for them to make those 50 shirts with heat transfer vinyl and the margins that they're going to make with those 50 shirts compared to the margins they're going to make with something like this. And they freak out. They're like, oh my God, I never realized that. So it's pretty funny when I go to a lot of these trade shows and they see something like this and they see you hand placing them. People, their first instinct is always, that's way too much work. I would never do that. But when I explain to them and I show them the work that's involved, which it is a lot of work, believe me, it's not easy, as you can see, but once you get a customer base, once you figure out your pricing, once you do some unique items that are pretty awesome, the coolest thing about it is the advertising side of it. Because if you bling out your own shoes and you go around the mall and people ask you about them, man, it's insane. And bling out your shoes, I always tell people, bling out your shoes to sell shirts. And they're like, well, how am I going to bling out my shoes to sell shirts? Because you're going to bling out your shoes. Someone in the mall is going to ask you where you got your shoes. You're going to say that you do them. You're also going to say you make custom rhinestone shirts and you do heat transfer vinyl and you do sign vinyl. And you're going to be able to talk to them about all the other things that you do. The biggest thing is obviously gaining that customer base and initiating that conversation. Once you initiate the conversation, hey, now it's up to you to sell them. right? That's like when I do a class at a trade show. Hey, I have the class, I have 100 people, I have 200 people there. Now it's my job as a business to show them how the TRW Design Wizard's going to help their business and take their business to the next level. If I can't show them that, if I can't tell them that, if I can't let them know that this is going to turn and bring your business to the next level, then, and it doesn't, then obviously we don't have sales either. It's the same for everybody. You're going to see Todd in the mall, yes. So what are you going to do when Maddie's whole team wants a bling bottle? Greg, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see how long this bottle takes. And then I'm going to say, no problem. Bring me a water bottle. Bottle takes about 3 hours, whatever it is. And I'm going to say it's $300. There's one person that gets a discount. That's Maddie. Everybody else, paying full price. That's pretty crazy. How many of you guys, let's get into some other stuff as I'm doing this as well. How many of you guys in here let me know if you like making products for your friends and family. Do you guys enjoy making products for your friends and family? Let me know if you do. I've always wanted to see what other people think about this. Do you enjoy making products for friends and family? Yes, yes, sir. No, I do. Love it. Love, no. Yes, yes. Oh, that can be rough. Nope. Yes, no. Okay, so I'm going to say we're about 50-50. I figured everybody would be a little bit different with this question. So, just to let you know, me personally, I absolutely hated making stuff for friends and family. And the reason why I hated it was every single one of them wanted, of course, the friends and family discount. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have run into that, right? So the thing is I'm working just as hard. Hey, hook me up. I know. And the worst thing you can do, don't do this. The worst thing you can do is tell your friends how awesome your margins are. I made that mistake with one of my friends. Do not talk to your friends about your margins with your business, because what they don't see is the time involved. Okay? So, if you are going to talk to your friends about your margins, make sure you include your time involved in those margins as well, because we all know that's where a lot of our cost is. So if you say I got a $2 shirt and I got $2 in vinyl and it's only $4 in cost, well, guess what? That's not, your friend's going to want the shirt for $5 because they're going to want the hookup, right? And you have all that labor cost and everything else as well. Okay, next question for you. How many of you here have given away, give me some more, how many of you here have given away free products to your friends and family for advertising? How many of you have given away free products to your friends and family for advertising? We're going to get a little class going on here as I'm doing this. Free products, friends and family advertising. Before I get into my answer, I want to see. Is there much of a height difference between... Yeah, there's a decent amount of height difference between the 20s and the 6s, definitely. Yes, me, too many times, yes, here, yes, hands raised, me, no. Several times, me, no. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm looking at it and I'm going to say 80% of you, 80% of you, maybe 90% of you said yes to that question. Advertising to friends and family. Now, my next question for you is how many of you that gave away free shirts to friends and family for advertising, how many of you saw a return in that advertising? As in, they brought you a lot of customers because you gave them a free shirt. How many of you saw a return in that free shirt or advertising? I'm seeing no, no. I see a yes there. Okay, we got a yes. None, not yet. Family has got me 0 sales. Not me, barely, nada. Okay, you see where I'm going with this, right? I didn't, so I stopped. So I figured some of you would. Okay, some of you, the friends, the family, they appreciate it and they do hook you up and they do help you, right? But believe me, the exact same thing happened to me. Okay, I made free shirts for all my friends and family, and what I noticed, here's the thing: when you make stuff for your friends and family, you're making stuff for people that already know about your business. So, I got a little hair in there, a little dog hair. Oh, bling. So, my question is your friends, your family, they all know what you do. They all know you have a t-shirt business, okay? So, when you make stuff for your friends and your family, your friends are friends with your other friends. So all you're really doing is giving free stuff to the people who already know what you do. You aren't reaching any new customers. So I would say give free shirts to your friends and family if you want to be a good friend and you just want to give them something just for the fun of it, just to be cool. But don't give shirts and don't make shirts for your friends and family for the advertising purposes, because believe me, they are not going to be bringing you many customers, because like I said, they're all friends with your friends already anyway, which all already know that you have a t-shirt business. So what I started to do that was really awesome and really helped my business take off, I started when I was going to events and I was talking to the different principals and assistant principals and cheerleading coaches and everything else. What I started to do is I would find out, okay, the cheer coach, the basketball coach, the president of the Little League's wife, okay? So if I went to a Little League, and I'm getting ready to do something with the Little League, okay? And with that Little League, I want to get my stuff out there and get it into somebody's hands that's going to be able to show other people. Well, I know that the wife of the president of the Little League is going to be out there every single week, right? Well, if she's going to be out there every single week and her son plays in the Little League, she's going to wear that shirt every week and she's going to get people that I don't currently know. So what was awesome about that is I got shirts, some sweet looking shirts, in the hands of people who I didn't know, which obviously if I didn't know them, then they have other friends that I don't know. And now I'm reaching new people and new customers for my business, which I'm actually starting to see a return on now because these are all completely new people. Okay? when I was making them for my sister and my mom and my cousin and my brother's wife and my sister-in-law and all of these people, they all knew exactly what I did already. They were just happy they were getting a free shirt. They weren't bringing me any business. So think about that when you're doing giveaways, when you're doing freebies. Another thing you'll always get a lot of the schools, I get it all the time, especially now, is I get a lot of the different schools that want me to do some type of donation, of course, okay? And again, when you put your business name in a football program, can it be good? It could bring you some business, but how many of you here have ever done something like that? Have ever put your business, okay? How many of you have ever put your business in like a football program for a school, or a volleyball program, or a magazine, or something like that? Let me know. How many of you? I want to, again, get some feedback so you guys can see feedback from other people as well. And that way you guys can learn from each other too. So, hands up. I see yes, yes. I have decals and mugs that nurses took care of me when I did my cert. That's awesome. I've already got 5 or that's Kay. Like something like that, Kay, is an amazing idea. Everybody look what Kay did. That's an amazing idea because you're hitting a completely new customer base and people that you don't know. So, here's the thing. Do I recommend putting your business in a football program? From the experience that I had, I do not recommend it if you're doing it for the purpose of gaining customers and getting orders, okay? That's one thing I noticed that did not happen from it, okay? Now, if you did it to give back to the team and help support the high school, hey, awesome, good for you. If you did it to try and get business, chances are you probably aren't going to get a lot of business from it. However, every school is a little bit different, okay? So think of it this way. If you do something like that, okay, you have to be able to know, don't just spend $300, okay? Don't just spend $300 and do something like that if you aren't going to know your return on it, okay? So you need to know your ROI on basically everything you do. So what I mean by that is, if you're going to do something like that, how do you think for a football program, think you can figure out what your ROI, your return on your investment is for something like that? Give me some ideas. I'll tell you what I did, but give me some ideas. How are you going to figure out that ROI? Get out of here, SS10. Let's see. Let me know. So, here's what I did. I just put my business name and a little ad in the high school program. I just put my ad in the high school program. How am I going to know my ROI on something like that? Got it, Jason. Got it, Todd. Got it, Tech. Yes, 100%, yes. So, what you need to do, okay, anything that you do that you test out for advertising, whether it's you're paying for some Facebook ads, whether it's a program, anything like that, you need to be able to make a unique coupon code that you can track. So, that way, you're able to, when that football season's over, right? You can see how many orders you got from that unique code that you didn't give to never give the code to anybody else, okay? Otherwise, that's going to ruin it. Don't give the code to anybody else. That is unique code that is only for that football program or whatever it is. And then you're able to go back a year later and say, okay, what did I get out of this? Did I gain customers out of it? Well, to gain customers, I probably need to get some orders, and I need to see if this coupon code was used at all. If that coupon code, believe me, I promise you, people aren't going to your website from that ad and not using the coupon code. The only reason they would go is to get the discount, right? So don't come up. I've heard people before say, well, just because they use the code doesn't mean that, well, yeah, it does, because the whole point of the code was to save them money. They aren't going to go to your site for the first time and spend more money. If anything, they're going to use the code and save money, right? So creating a unique coupon code for something like that is huge. But in order to create a unique coupon code, obviously you need a website. And you need something to be able to create that unique coupon code on. How many of you here, okay, be honest with me. How many of you here do I have the ability to go on right now? I could go on my phone right now and order a t-shirt from you. Let me know. Be honest. Give me a yes if I can go order a t-shirt from you right now, or a no if I cannot. And be honest. Just because you say no, that's not a bad thing. Doesn't mean you're doing anything bad. It doesn't mean you don't have a successful business. I just want to know. Yes, me, us, no, yes. No, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. No shirt, but everything else in the world. I'm good with that, Kelly. No, 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 yes, no, 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 yes, not yet. I like that. Sour umbrella. I like that. I like that. No, yes. No, getting it set up. No, no. Okay, so here's what every one of you should have said. Not yet. That's the answer I need from you guys. Can I order a shirt from you? Not yet. Because you're working on it. Because it is something that you're getting ready to do. Because it's going to be really hard, and I tell you guys this all the time, it's going to be really, really hard to have a successful business without any type of online presence. I'm talking really hard. So we have to get this online stuff going, guys. We have to. If you text me, I can. So here's the goal, guys. Here's the goal. You need, when you're building your business, okay, think of it this way. So who just said that? Cynthia's? Okay, Cynthia said if you text me, I can. Okay, here's the deal, Cynthia's. Wouldn't you rather, if I liked one of your shirts or one of your decals, what if I'm a late night and I do all of my ordering late night? Because you guys know I am a late night. But here's the thing. Do you want me texting you at 1 in the morning to order a shirt? Because if you don't answer, then I'm annoyed and I'm going to go order a shirt from somebody else. Or do you want me to be able to just go on your website at midnight at 2 in the morning and order a shirt or order a decal? Okay? And that's the difference. You should be able to, I'll tell you what, this is freaking awesome, okay? it is, those of you who have had this feeling, let me know, because it was one of the coolest feelings I had in my business, okay, as I was starting. When I set up my eBay store and my Ecwid store, one of the coolest feelings, and you guys, when this happens, you'll see what I'm talking about. One of the coolest feelings is waking up in the morning and being like, oh, that's sweet. I was just sleeping for 10 hours and I made $200. And I didn't have to do anything but just make the shirts now or make the decals. That was probably one of the coolest feelings as far as when I started my business off the start. Just that feeling of, that was pretty awesome. Like, I was sleeping and my business made money. And that's the way every business should be. You need to be open 24/7, 365. We're closed on Christmas Day, but we still get orders on Christmas Day. If I didn't have a website, guess what? I can't make any money on Christmas Day. Jason, honestly, I don't know that I ever have slept 10 hours, but that sounded good, right? So, okay, I take that back. When it's a pretty cool feeling when you sleep for 35 minutes and you wake up and your business made money. Tanya, yeah, I would recommend Ecwid. I love Ecwid. And a lot of you know that was my main, I started obviously with eBay. Etsy wasn't around at the time. So I started with eBay, and once I grew my eBay customer base and realized, hey, I'm spending a boatload. Believe me, guys, I learned all this stuff just like you did. Okay? I didn't know about any of this stuff. Man, I'll tell you one thing. I would have paid a bunch of money. You guys get it free. But I would have loved for someone who had started a business or grown a business to be able to ask questions and just hang out, like to do what we're doing right now. Holy cow, that would have helped my business so much when getting started, because I made so many freaking mistakes. I made more mistakes than you guys will ever, I promise. I made more mistakes than you guys will ever even think about making. And the reason why I made more mistakes than you guys will ever think about making is, obviously, I tell you guys all of those mistakes that I made, so hopefully you guys never make them. But, gosh, I couldn't even tell you. I could not even tell you how many. I've made so many mistakes that have cost my business so much money. I'm using Etsy, but that site dried up for me. Okay. Why did it dry up? Why did it dry up? Why do you think it dried up? So Kay said, I've been using Etsy, but it dried up a little bit. Yeah, you don't need to pay anybody to... There's so many sites out there that are so easy to build now. You don't need to pay anybody to do it. Where are you at, Kay? So, if it dried up, if you had a customer base, you guys know, I'll tell you the truth. If you had a customer base and it dried up, that means too many people undercutting on Etsy. That could be that, but that also means that you aren't staying creative. You aren't coming out with new ideas. You aren't mixing it up. So here's what happens all the time. And you will see this anywhere and everywhere with all types of businesses. When a business is going good, people get content, they're happy with it, and they stop thinking of new things. They stop creating new things. They stop coming up with new ideas. I see it all the time. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you stop thinking of new things, stop thinking of the next thing, whatever it is, what's going to happen is what's working for you currently eventually is not going to work. Everybody that's been thinking of new things and doing different things are eventually going to start taking over all the business. So that's something that's huge, is don't get content. Don't get comfortable with what you're doing, okay? If something's working, heck yeah, ride it out, okay? Use it. Take advantage of it. But it's going to slow down. It's going to die eventually. And that fad or whatever it is going to go away. And when that does, you need to be ready for the next one. But don't be ready for the next one after it happens. Be the next one that makes that next fad. I completely agree, Tech. If you're not growing, you're dying. Completely agree. And you guys just got to think about that. Every time, if you have, honestly, every single day, I treat every day like this business could be gone tomorrow. Like I always have a plan of what happens if this business just implodes and I have to do something completely new tomorrow. And always try to think of what that plan would be. What would I do? Try new things. Awesome. Awesome. Always try new things. Always try. Always growing. And believe me, guys, I promise you, when you make mistakes, okay? When you make mistakes, you would, gosh, if you saw everything I've ever tried and thought it was going to be a great idea, like you guys see a lot of ideas that I do that work, but holy cow, if you could see the million ideas I've tried that didn't work, whew. So, here's the thing, okay? If I were starting this business all over again, okay? And I figured one of you were going to ask that. So, let's say I don't have the Rhinestone world, and I'm still a high school teacher and baseball coach, and I'm making $34,000 a year or whatever it was. Ridiculous. Okay? So I'm teaching our future leaders, and I'm getting paid $34,000 a year with a 4-year degree and everything. But if I were to start completely over, okay, to start completely over and try to do something with this industry, what do you think I would do? What do you guys think I would do? Being a teacher and having next to nothing as far as a budget to get started. Having next to nothing budget-wise. Let me know. Let me know what you think I would do. I know exactly what I would do. Decals? Yeah. I know that worked, okay. But not that off the start. Let's just say, because again, there's a lot of people off the start that might not even be able to afford a $200 cutter, right? Here's what I would do. Honestly, when you're first starting your business, okay, brand new and first starting your business, what does everybody have? What does everybody have when your business is brand new and you're just starting? One word. Give me one word. Brand new and your business is just starting. You have what? Let's see. I know there's a little delay, so I'm waiting for it. Remote. You have ideas. Yes, you do. I agree. You have dreams. Yes, but more importantly, what you have is you have time. And I see a lot of you are saying that, okay? You have motivation, you have dreams, you have all of that stuff. But the most important thing that you have, that I don't have a lot of now, right? The most important thing that you have is you have time. So having time gives you the ability to do different types of things. If I were starting a business right now, honestly, I would do exactly what I'm doing in this video right now. Because I know that getting flatback stones like this, getting out there and doing things like tennis shoes, and knowing that everybody freaks out over the tennis shoes, I would be able to build my customer base pretty easy. I would have very, very, very little upfront cost, right? I got some under $10 glues. I got my rhinestones. So very, very little upfront cost and just a ridiculous amount of time to be able to do stuff like I'm doing right here. And when you have the time to do this stuff, hey, you can get creative, you can get, and then everything that I would do, okay, everything that I would do is I would do a video of. Because, just like I built this business, every person that watches the video is a potential new customer. So even if the video had 20 views, that's 20 new people that could possibly be a new customer. So, yeah. Flatback rhinestones. Just because I know the margin in them, I know how I could push it, I know how I could build a customer base with it, I know how I could create the videos, and here's a couple other things I would do. Greg, I completely agree with that. YouTube is the holy grail of advertising. Man, is it. I completely agree with that. I'm telling you right now, I'm 100% positive that I would not be talking to you guys right now. I would not be talking to you right now if YouTube didn't exist. Because we're on YouTube. No, but seriously, like, I would not have the customers, I would not have the business, like, I would not be anywhere close to what my business is without YouTube. Make a video on how to make a YouTube video. I'm going to, Robin. I'm going to. I actually have that on the list already. A video on how to make a YouTube video. Yes. Yes, I will. What else we got? My wife is... you know what else I would do, guys? When you have time, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, okay? What do you think is the best way for you to possibly strike gold when it comes to advertising in a customer base? And getting out there for everybody to see something that you do? What do you think would be the best way to just get that one hit that's like just goes crazy, goes viral. On the golf ball, I used a mixture of 10s and 6s. Swarovski. I got it now too, toy. Video of a kid falling down. Yeah, Todd, that's actually probably a pretty good idea too. Here's what I would do. Wear your own merch, yes. Use your products, yes. But none of that's going to go viral, right? Here's what I would do. Something like this, okay? I'm not sure my exact cost in stones yet. I'm not sure the exact stones. I'm not even sure the exact time that this one's going to take. But, like we just talked about before, what we have off the start, at the start of the business, is we have time. When you have time, you're able to do different things. What I would do is I would do something like this and get it in the hands of a few different celebrities. Yep. Find something that they like. Find something that you think they might they might wear. And get something to a few different celebrities. And if they wear it, cool. If they don't, hey, you just wasted $50 and 5 hours of your time possibly, right? And you're like, man, that sucked. But if you get that one lucky hit, the way Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everything else is, and you send something to, you send something to a Kardashian and they wear your shirt or post it on Instagram or in a feed, or you get something to a Major League Baseball player or a MMA fighter or who knows, whatever it is, okay? And that celebrity that has a following actually wears it, there it is. And that could just blow up your entire business. One thing like that. One thing that I don't see people doing enough that I think would have a pretty awesome customer base that's insane right now is gaming. Video games and gaming tags. So, here's another cool thing. Find, and I'm giving you guys ideas here, okay? Take it or leave it. There might be a 1% chance of it happening, but that 1% chance happens and you strike gold. But here's what I would do. It doesn't have to be a Kardashian. It doesn't have to be J-Lo. It doesn't have to be these crazy, okay, celebrities. Send something to find a gamer on YouTube that has a huge following and make them some of their gamer tag shirts in a sweet material. Don't send a basic crap stuff. Send them something in a reflective, right? Send them something in a reflective. And who knows? If it's sweet and they like it, they'll wear that shirt when they're doing one of their live feeds, and then they'll have 100,000 people on their live feed, and guess what? A lot of those people are going to be other gamers, and then the other people are going to say, hey, where'd you get your merch from? And then they might say, hey, I got it from the decal world. They hooked me up. Pretty sweet. And guess what? Your business just reached 100,000 people for you sending someone a $5 shirt that took 20 minutes to make. Gamers by far are the top paid YouTubers. Completely agree, Jason. That's why I said them. Take advantage of it. Send them some cool crap. But be unique, be different. Don't send them just a basic shirt done in some easy weed with their name and impact font, right? It's got to be something that excites them, something that's different. All right, we only have about 5 minutes left. We're at 230. I don't see us hitting the 300 tonight. What's going on? And honestly, we didn't even list it until yesterday, so that's probably partially my fault. Partially my fault. But you guys know how it is. If we don't hit the numbers, we don't do the Cameo giveaway. However, how many ideas have we come up with for you guys tonight? I promise you, using some of the ideas that we've gone over tonight will make you way more money than had you won a silhouette Cameo. Rick, are you talking about with this? No, I've been using this crystal katana for probably 6 months. Gotta show up to go up. I like it, Tech. Here's one thing that I can guarantee for you guys is when we do our lives, when I do these things, you're not going to come here and waste your time. I'm not out to waste your time. Whether we give away a Cameo or not, depending on the amount of people we get, again, that's always a bonus. It's cool. But my main goal is to get you guys in here to share information and hopefully help your business. And that's where I know the cool thing is we got 240 of you or whatever here, right? And what's going to happen is a week from now, one of you that are in here are going to email me. And you're going to say, hey, Matt, I was on your live when you were doing that water bottle. And you were talking about not doing stuff for friends and family. And you were talking about how you did this for the different principals' wives or different things like this. And I took your advice on that. I did it with one of our local teams, and it's generated so many orders for us. Or it got us a 10 t-shirt order or whatever it is. But that's honestly the coolest thing for me about doing this type stuff is seeing when hopefully I can share some different ideas with you guys and seeing you guys implement those ideas and then seeing those ideas make you money. That's the coolest part. You know the crazy thing is the syringe. Oh, you were talking about the syringe. Sorry. I know I'm missing a lot of the questions as I'm looking at this. But here's the crazy thing, and one of the reasons why I love the Fusion Tack glue. This syringe, okay, I actually did the baseball with it last Wednesday. Okay? I didn't cover it up. I didn't do anything. I just left the syringe on the table like this right here. I came back in today. I cleaned the tip off, and I used the exact same glue. It was pretty awesome. I honestly thought that the glue was going to dry up, but the fabric tack or the Fusion Tack, I mean, we're talking a week later, and I came back, and just obviously the tip of it was dried up, so I cleaned that off, squirted it out a little bit, and boom, I was off to gluing. Yeah, we do have a couple mini packs. And we have, obviously, we still have we still have 3 mini packs that we need to give away. And I'm going to do that here right after these last 2. So we do have 3 mini packs to give away. So it's looking pretty sweet, isn't it? And once we get off, I'll start kicking it a lot quicker when I'm not looking back and forth with the questions and everything. The clear glue does dry up. The Multi-Grab 360 definitely would have dried up by then. That looks pretty awesome. Alright, I'm going to flip back here. You guys want to see the glasses on? No problem. Check them out. Pretty sweet. Yeah, you guys look just as funny as I do with them on. Don't worry. Alright. What do we got? Let me show you. So, those of you that came in a little bit later, okay? Those of you that came in a little bit later, we have, on Friday, I'm going to be working with the wizard. We're doing the designing with Matt. I'm going to work with layers and show you how, yeah, the glasses are on Amazon. Yep. And I'm going to show you how to work with layers and how to get things cut ready. Those of you who are looking for these glasses, scroll down to the bottom of our website, and right here you'll see products we love. If you click on that, you will see under production items, go to production items, and the glasses are right here. Okay? The crazy thing about this is, like, there's the light right there. There's the tape dispense holder. Like, all of these things, since I've put them on here, have gone up in price. When I bought these, I swear they were like $12.99 or $13.99. Now they're up to $16.79, which is still pretty inexpensive. It's still pretty sweet. But all of the different products that we use in these different things, we put into all of our different products we love. So these are the heat press lights, or the lights I was also using there. There's your heat gun to be able to check your temperature. There's your protective gloves for doing the shoes and stuff. There's your zip ties, because I use them on everything. Your workstation, so the light board, the decal holders, all types of stuff. Okay? But back to here. The 2 new packs for tonight. Okay? The magnets are on there as well. Yeah, the magnets are actually under the Matt's video and camera, I think. Let me see. Yep. Here's a couple of the magnets. There's one of the magnet holders. There's the light box. And let me find the good magnets. Matt's home computer setup. These magnets are very strong here. And then Matt's products, what's in that one? That one's just the computer that I use. This is my computer I use here. Okay? So, back here. New packs and new font for tonight. We got 1 new font, 1 new pack. The Athletic Block 3D font is this one here. And then I think it's $6.30. $6.30 with the coupon code. And then the baseball mini pack is this one here. And I think it's, what, $14. You get all the clip arts. You get all the live templates. So that's this pack here. Okay? And yeah, I can show you real quick. I saw a few of you asking for So this is one out of the baseball pack here. But let me show you that font real quick. If I just typed out baseball, I come over here, I do my athletic 3D font. And what we did is we spaced it apart a little bit, just depending on what you're working with. So I can easily just come over to my edit tab and bring my spacing together a little bit if I want. But what's cool about this font is I can come over to my text effects. I can do a one color font. I can say I want that. Boom, hit apply. There's my font, and now that's a live template. So I can hit here, and I want this to be football. Just type out football, and I have that 3D look on the font. This font's going to be pretty popular and pretty sweet because we thickened up these lines to make it so it's still a readable design as well, which is obviously very important, right? And honestly, I don't know what it looks like with the 3-color live text. Let me look. I bet you it probably looks pretty cool. Let's come back here. Show the wireframe? Yeah, I can show you the wireframe. I'm telling you, we set it up. We set it up to be easy for your vinyl cutter. Every design we create, we think of vinyl cutters. And that's why you see it like this. It's not like most fonts that you look at like this, and I think that's why you asked, Kay, is most fonts that you look at like this, they got all types of lines behind the scenes, right? This one doesn't. It's set up for a vinyl cutter. Let's see what it looks like. 3-color live text. I'm excited to see what this does. I haven't even tested it. Boom, 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 and apply. Ah, that looks pretty sweet. Ha, very cool. So if you didn't want that to say baseball and you wanted it to say football, all we do is type, and it swaps it out with football. You want it to say Vassallo, type. There we go. I like that. But again, look at the wireframe. It's a perfectly cut ready file. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say you see some 3D fonts like this, and when you look at the wireframe, there's all types of lines back behind here? Do you guys understand what I'm talking about when I say that? That's what we think about when we create fonts, is there's not all types of lines back there. It's done, it's ready to go, and ready to send to your Cameo, your Graphtec, your Roland, whatever it is. And this actually looks way better than I even thought it was going to look with the 3-color live text. That's new in the 5.0. Okay? Alright, so those there, and then again, what if we want to do a shadow part as a color? Let me see, Todd. Let me see where you're at. So the back shadow part, that's all part of it. Okay? So that's where you would not have the ability to do the shadow part. However, I do want to see, let me see one thing here real quick. What if we had this and I just want to see one thing real quick. What is the flat shadow going to do on something like this? Whoa, I kind of like that too. That gave like an extra kind of 3D look to it. So let's do a flat shadow with this and make the shadow 0.17. Click here and apply. I like that. Gives even more of a 3D look. Oh, the text effects is freaking awesome, Jerry. You need to take advantage of this. Okay, so 3 mini packs we need to give away tonight. Okay, 3 mini packs, but the last and final thing is from the live right here. TRW Design Wizard 5.0 3-month payment plan, limited to 20 people. I haven't even looked at it yet. So I don't even know if we're sold out on it already. Okay? But it is the first 20 people. It's right in the link below. You see, I'm looking at the live right now. If you scroll down to the description, you'll see the link right there. You click on that link, and that's where you fill out this form, and a TRW representative will call you tomorrow to process the 3-month payment plan. So you will be working with the wizard tomorrow to do the type of stuff that I've been showing you. Okay? So, first 20 people, there it is. Just choose if you just need the Wizard Corel X8, or the Wizard Corel 2018. No credit checks, 3-month interest free. Alright? Alright, let's do some giveaways. And the 3 mini packs, giveaways are going to be from our live feed. Okay? Anytime we don't get the Cameo, then we just do everything live feed. Because those of you that are here are the only ones that deserve to win it, right? You agree with that? RJ, you are very welcome, buddy. Thank you for coming. Okay, so let's do this. I need to take the comments out of here. Let me pop out my comments here. Let me bring them over to this page here. Designing with Matt, yes, that's Friday. Designing with Matt is Friday at noon. And we're going to be working in the Wizard, working on getting those crazy, weird layering designs and getting them cut ready. And all the tools with the Wizard. Okay? Alright. Real quick, did everybody here tonight with all of this stuff, did everybody get at least one idea to help your business? At least one idea to maybe think of a new way to get customers, think of a new way to make shirts, to think of a new way to do different things? Let me know. Hopefully, and that's the goal, is if everybody just gets 1 or 2 ideas that are hopefully going to help your business. So the Cubbies, I'm seeing it. I'm looking, don't worry. They are down 5-2. They have runners on second and third and 1 out. Let's go. I'm telling you right now, if the Cubs come back and win, we will do 2 more mini pack giveaways tonight. It's the 8th inning. Everybody's a Cubs fan now. 5-2, second and third, 1 out. Let's go. Everybody's like, let's go Cubs. 2 more mini packs if the Cubs come back and win. But let's give away these 3 mini packs first. First one we got, I'm going to scroll through the comments. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to say, let's go Cubs. David, what the hell's wrong with you, David? Why would you say, let's go Buccos? David, why? Why would you do that? We're not friends anymore, David. David, you're done. I do not like you anymore. You just rooted against the Cubs. I don't even know what to say right now. Jeez. All right, here we go. First winner in 5, 4, 3, for a mini pack of choice 2, 1, and this person right here. Last one. Joanne Imperator? I don't know, Joanne, but you got yourself a mini pack, so you're happy, right? Joanne, congratulations. You got yourself a mini pack of choice. Shoot us an email, info@rhinestoneworld.com. I got to take a picture of your name so I know. Joanne, congratulations. 1 mini pack is yours. Here we go. Mini pack number 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this mini pack goes to this person right here. Cart Butterfly, go Cubs. Yes, sir. Cart, always here. Thank you for coming. Got yourself a mini pack of choice. Shoot us an email, info@rhinestoneworld.com. Mini pack is yours. We got one more mini pack, unless the Cubs hit a 3-run homer right now and take the lead. One more mini pack of choice. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner is this person right here, Deborah. Deborah Rule. Congrats. Congrats to you, Deborah. See, Deborah, when you congratulate other people, it comes back to you. Deborah, mini pack of choice is yours. Email us, info@rhinestoneworld.com. Deborah, you got yourself a mini pack. All right, putting the Cubby game back on. 5-2, 1 out. Let's go. And I'm going to answer some questions as we're going here. Oh, Schwarber's up too. Schwarber's about to go yard, baby. What do you think about that, David? Okay. While the Cubby game's going, I'm going to answer some questions. Who's got some questions on anything? Shoot me some questions. I will answer them while we root for the Cubbies. Oh. Strike 2. Let's go. So, Cubbies take the lead this inning. If the Cubbies take the lead this inning, we got 2 more mini packs. So anybody that wants to hang out, if the Cubbies take the lead this inning, we got 2 more mini packs. Does Magic Flock go bad? It shouldn't, as long as you're keeping it in an air-conditioned area. Brian, why would you say Schwarber is a strikeout waiting to happen? He's about to go Oppo bomb right here to take the lead, and I'm going to give away 2 more mini packs, damn it. Let's go. 1 and 2. Strikeout waiting to happen. Damn it! Don't even comment, Jason. Alright, we're good. We're good. Contreras up. He's been dropping bombs lately. All Schwarber had to do was hit a damn ground ball and we score a run. Good hack. Dang it. Allison got the articulated vinyl disc. Which vinyl, Allison? FTC? Negativity is not helping the Cubs. Come on, Contreras. 0-2. Can you do a video on the Cameo for fundraising pack? Having a hard time getting it set up. Joanne, what do you mean as far as getting it set up for the fundraising pack? Let me know. You're welcome, Jane. Thank you. Awesome tech. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to helping you. Here we go. Ball. Let's go. Guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. Rally cap. Where did I see it? Easter mini pack. It should be on the website. Just search Easter. And there should be one on there. ISS Houston flyer. Heck yeah. Foul ball. Getting the decals to curve on the text. Definitely much more difficult in Designer Edition because you don't have the... Designer Edition doesn't have envelopes. It doesn't have those envelopes, so it doesn't allow you to do that, unfortunately. Damn it. He hit it hard, but nothing. Rally cap didn't work. No more mini packs. No, we always went side rally cap. The inside out, everybody does it. You can use the warp and it can get close, but that's probably as close as you're going to get, Joanne. Yes. You should be able to use, because it's working with Corel Draw text, so some of the other stuff you have should be able to work as far as the editing in the wizard. Because it's still a CDR file, so you should be good to go on most of those. Man, Dax Tinley is going to be freaking awesome. How many of you... Alright, damn it, Cubs. You made me mad now. How many of you are going to be at Dax Tinley Park? Freaking Mets are going to do the same thing they did last year, Kevin. You know that. They always start out good. Brian, we should get a mini pack. I would have to give out like 200 mini packs over the course of the year, Brian. The business edition, yes. The business edition is a pretty good upgrade. It is a pretty good upgrade. So, Patty's going to be at Dax. Cheryl's going to be at Dax. Sandra's going to be at Dax. Tanya's going to be at Dax. Holy cow. I know Kelly's going to be at Dax. I know that Toy's going to be at Dax. I know that Todd's going to be at Dax. I know that Pilar's going to be at Dax. Yep, Dax, Illinois. Dax is going to be pretty sweet. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's go Dax. Okay, so just in case the Cubs find a way, they got bottom of the order coming up. If they find a way in the bottom of the ninth and come back and win, then on the Matt Vassallo channel tomorrow, we'll do 2 mini pack giveaways. All right? All right, crew. Appreciate you guys all. You guys all have an amazing night. Remember, the baseball pack, that font right there, the 3D font, that font right there, 65% off. That baseball pack, 65% off with the TRW Release 65 coupon code, which is right there. Coupon code there, font and pack there. 65% off and discounted tonight. Price will change on that. But then also the Designing with Matt Friday at noon. That's going on. And then the 20 releases of the TRW Design Wizard payment plan. 20 of those. First come, first serve. They will give you a call tomorrow if you sign up through the link for that. All right, crew. You guys all appreciate your time. Of course, every time you guys spend time here, I value your time. I try not to waste your time. Hopefully, you got some ideas, got some things to help your business, to make your business more successful and to grow. If you have any questions, of course, always let us know. Always come by the Matt Vassallo channel, Matt Vassallo on YouTube. Come check that out if you're not on that channel yet. You can ask questions 5 days a week. And I will see you guys there tomorrow. All right, crew. Have an amazing night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Later.